Hi, I'm Carly Lawrence. I'm the Deputy City Manager for the City of Golden. My job for the city is to do a little bit of everything. I work with City Council and our City Manager, Jason Slowinski, to work on priorities of City Council and citywide projects. I also oversee the communications, city clerk, and sustainability offices. And so I get to work a lot with all of those folks. And the best part of my job is I get to work with the community. I get to work with everybody at that staff at the city and all the elected officials, and really feel like I make a difference in the community, which is something I'm really grateful for. So the project I'm talking to you about today is the Heart of Golden. And I'm the project manager, so I'm working with the consultants who we're using for some of the design work and drawings that you'll see as part of the project. And then I'm also working really closely with our former community development and economic development director, Steve Blick. He is now the special assistant to the city manager. And me and Steve have been working on this project since October of last year, when the property, the Miller Coors property over there at 311 10th Street became available. And we did a feasibility study on that building. So the kind of old office building that's there on that property, we worked with a consultant to do a feasibility study if that building could be reused. We found that that building was not going to be something we could reuse for anything in the future, just really outdated with outdated systems. And so City Council took that information and decided that even without using that building, the purchase of that property was really important for the city and for having really civic uses along the entire creek corridor. And so this really opened up a lot of doors for possibilities along the creek. So we started talking to the community in December, and we started asking questions about vision. So what do people want to see in the corridor? Where should city buildings be located? Where should the library be located? What are things that are missing in Golden that we wish were there? And one of the things we heard about what was missing was a cultural building of some kind, that there wasn't a lot of cultural space available within the city. And we heard a lot of really cool ideas from the community. So then we started talking more about refining that a little bit further. So when we know kind of some of the vision and the uses people want to see, where would you like to see those uses? And what are the different layouts? What are the trade-offs of putting certain uses in certain areas? And really kind of looking at all those different possibilities and getting more detailed into our looks into the corridor. So we learned a few things during all of those community meetings. So we had lots of in-person meetings before the pandemic started, and then we also had a lot of online participation on our Guiding Golden site. We've been using maps and surveys to really gather some of that feedback. And some of the themes in the feedback we've heard so far and are carried through in our current concepts that our designers have put out to gather feedback on. Some of those themes are new building development concentrated in the East Zone. So when we talked to the community, most people wanted the city buildings moved as far to the east as possible, with a parking structure in the East Zone, amphitheater, an outdoor amphitheater for outdoor events in the East Zone, so that the noise wasn't a problem on the more neighborhood-facing areas of the corridor. Then people really showed a preference for having open space in the central part of the corridor and in the west area as well. We also had conversations about the baseball fields kind of by Lions Park there, in that a lot of the community felt like there wasn't a lot of use of those baseball fields, and that maybe some other park or open space use in that area would work better. So that's one of the things that we heard. And then we also heard that Parfit Park and Vanover Park should remain largely how they are today. So a lot of the community that we spoke with said that Parfit Park and Vanover Park are really important parts of the corridor, and that aside from some updates, they wouldn't want to see a lot of change in those areas. So we've kind of taken that feedback so far and put together some concepts that are available on Guiding Golden to take a look at. Our goal of the project right now is to really get wide community feedback on these different design options and narrow down to kind of a pool of options that we're hearing from people and what their preferences are for the area. The corridor is really for everyone. It's for the city of Golden, it's for the neighbors that live close by the creek corridor, it's for tourists that come and visit, it's for people that live in all parts of the city of Golden. You know, everyone really loves the creek corridor, and it's one of the places that has the strongest sense of space in the whole city. It's one of the things people think of when they think of Golden. And so this is a really important long-term project that we want to know what really can work for the most people that it can work for. We'd love for there to be a little something that makes the corridor work for everybody. So we're really excited to hear some of your all's feedback and your ideas for the corridor. Feel free to go to Guiding Golden and look up more information on the project. We have lots of the documents available there, as well as we have a walking tour that I will be doing tomorrow, but I will have already done when you're watching this. And we will set up 4 signs with QR codes along the corridor where we will have videos available to watch to talk about the specific ideas for that particular area of the corridor and what some of the feedback we've heard is. So it's a really exciting project. I'm excited that you guys are interested in it, and I want to hear what your thoughts are, what some of your ideas are, and I'm looking forward to it. So thank you for participating in this project, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.